Hello there folks, my name is Spoonks and I saw Avatar Aang, The Last Airbender, and boy did this movie have a journey to get to being released. Yeah, before we discuss my thoughts on the movie, I feel it is important to discuss just the journey this movie had to finally being able to be seen by the public, because man oh man did this movie, it faced a lot of trials and tribulations to getting here. It wasn't Coyote versus Acme levels, but yeesh, this had a bumpy road to get over. It was originally supposed to come out last October, but then got delayed to January, then this October, and then at the very last minute, they skipped the theatrical release entirely just to release it onto their streaming service, and then the whole movie got leaked, which was just a whole fiasco in and of itself. And after all of that settled, the movie has finally released. And given that all it's been through, I am just glad that the movie has finally been released, especially for the filmmakers. I can't imagine the stress and the anguish they went through when the movie got leaked. Again, that's a whole fiasco that we don't need to dive into, but yeah, just a really troubling situation for them. And I'm glad, again, for the filmmakers, animators, everyone who worked hard on this movie, that their hard work was finally be able to be revealed to the public. And now with all of that out of the way, my thoughts on the movie are that it's actually pretty good. While it's not the best adventure Team Avatar has been on, I still found this to be a really solid, entertaining, fun movie and a worthy addition to the franchise. Easily the best thing about this movie is the animation. Oh my God, is this movie so pretty and dazzling to look at. Just the colors, the lighting, the designs of the landscapes, and the new additions to the world and locations the characters find themselves into. It's just, it's so pretty. If you're one of the lucky few who gets to see this movie in theaters, please do so. This is coming from someone who had to see this at their home on their bed and was dazzled by the visuals. I can't imagine how gorgeous this movie looks on the big screen. And the strengths of the animation are exemplified by the action sequences. They spared no expense, folks. These action sequences are magnificent. The staging, the choreography, the direction, the fast-paced energy, the ways they use their different bending techniques was just so fast-paced, so exciting, and so well put together. Again, just a sight for the eyes. Again, animation, best thing about this movie, bar none. And I really liked following the characters. Of course, it's wonderful seeing Team Avatar back together. They haven't skipped a beat. Their dynamic is just as strong and entertaining as ever. I know some people are bummed that the original voice actors aren't back to do this new movie, and while I was bummed at first, I think the new actors did a good job. Specifically the main guy, Eric Nam. I only knew him from the song he did for Hotel Transylvania 3, but I think he did a good enough job recapturing Aang's personality. And of course, Dave Bautista is a scene stealer. He really delivers, as he always does. And the new additions to the cast, again, are really interesting and fascinating to explore. I wish we got to explore a bit more of them, but more on that later. But I still found them to be pretty interesting to follow throughout the movie. And again, they expanded on the world a bit more and added unique things to the lore of Avatar. And that's another thing. Again, it expands on the lore and the world building of the world in a really creative and unique way. It adds some context to the history of the world and expands more on certain previous incarnations of the Avatar, and learning about that and the history behind that was really cool to discover throughout the movie. And the last positive thing is, and I think this is going to be make or break for some people because I've heard some complaints about it, but I thought the movie was really funny. I laughed consistently throughout the movie. The jokes consistently landed. Not every joke lands. Some jokes go on for a bit too long and feel a bit too juvenile, but I still think it captured the spirit and the humor of the original show with the jokes here. Again, I was laughing throughout the majority of the movie. Now, unfortunately, though, this movie has two big problems that prevent it from reaching the heights of Avatar: The Last Airbender in my eyes, and that is the story and especially the pacing. Now, the premise and the idea for the movie is actually not bad. In fact, like I said, it actually explores some unique topics and ideas that are really interesting and cool to follow, but I think it's just too big for this one movie. I honestly think this should have been another season or a mini series or a follow-up, just like a show where they can expand and explore these characters and these ideas a bit more, because cramming all of this into one film makes it feel a bit overstuffed, overcrowded, and it causes some themes and ideas the movie discusses or touches upon to feel underdeveloped, rushed, or skimmed, because this movie is moving at lightning speed. As soon as things are going, it is go, 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 go. There are some small moments between the characters that are nice and well done, but for the most part, the movie is always on the move, and it never really gives you time to digest or breathe or take in the moment, if you know what I mean. So I really do think this would have been better as again, a mini series or a follow-up to the show, because as a movie, I just think the story just got a bit overstuffed with ideas and concepts, and the movie just went way too fast for it to fit all of this into one movie. But otherwise, I really enjoyed this movie. Again, it doesn't reach the heights of the original series, but it is a nice return to this world and these characters. The animation is just stunning. The characters are interesting and unique, and the expansions to the world building and the lore are really fascinating to explore, and I found it to be pretty funny as well. If you're even just a casual fan of Avatar, I'd still recommend going to watch this movie. It's not worth a Paramount Plus subscription, but at least try the free trial and give it a watch if you're really interested. And obviously, if you're a diehard fan, this is a must watch. You're gonna really get a kick out of this, and especially, like I said earlier, if you're one of the lucky few who has a theater playing this, definitely seek it out on the big screen. Tickets are selling fast though, so get them while you can. But yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed this. I had a great time watching it. And those are my thoughts on Avatar Aang, The Last Airbender. What did you all think of it? If you've seen it, did you like it? Did you hate it? Comment down below and let me know. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you like this channel, hit the subscribe button. Follow me on all those social media links at the end of the video. And until next time, everyone, stay sharp.